Long save. I wonder what to play after this. I have so many games too that I want to play. But I always have problem with choosing someone after I played for such a long time, you know? Okay, finally finished Divinity.
You dare interrupt Brachus Rex? Ha!
I just hope White Magisters won't attack me and they gonna focus on Brachus X.
The God King hears my call.
Kiss my ass. Can I even like change difficulty level? I don't think so. Classic Explorer mode. Wait, I have like highest? I know there's Tactician, but... Okay, I'm gonna pick Explorer if I'm gonna fail
He
again.
sends a companion. Come to your father. Come to the Source King.
It's gonna like spew all the bosses that we killed. Ah. Okay, not me. I have to focus mainly on Brachus X. Well, I hate you for that. Bro, why you attack me if you have... What a dumb fuck. Maybe all the possible potions, it's time now for them. I need some like fire resistance potion for fuck's sake. Although I'm pretty slow with this character, so also there's not too much I can do. Good. And I have to separate them. Oh, don't give me target is too far, crap. Okay. We have to kill Salomon. He's like the most annoying from those mini bosses. Because he keeps spamming the plague that Please don't attack me. Fuck you too. Take the shackles. Great. I need to do this. Oh, fuck off. I hate that those white magisters are mostly attacking me and not them. Like, how fucking crude you have to be. Oh, he's sleeping. If I'm gonna kill Brachiosaurus, I'm gonna get rid of all of them, right? What is the cooldown? 6 turns. Let's bless the fog. Perfect. That's interesting. I hate you. Please tell me that I have a selection scroll as Ethan. For Ethan. Well, fuck. Leave me alone. You have white magisters. You have everyone. Disgusting.
Glory is mine.
Yeah, we have to focus on this guy. Why you don't... whatever. They are all focusing on me. Even white magisters. Disgusting. I have only 2, right? Mhm. Fuck. Stop it, Kraken. Well, he seems fine. Oh boy. What do you mean target is out of sight? Oh, the steam, right? You know what? Fuck this guy. Oh wait, I have a generate. But they gonna be stuck in one. I just have to kill Brakusex. No one else matters. They are all too far away. Brakusex is here. In theory. Plus he's decaying. What about invisibility potion? Poison resistant. Oh wow, that's lovely. Maybe because I have this shitty plague on me. Huh. Please die. Cannot be extinguished. But could I summon like a... Too far away. But it's only 2. Save. Because if I could target only Marcus Brax and kill him with this, that would be great. Wish me luck.
Lucian struggles to rise, but the weight of his own pain leaves him to gravity's mercy.
My time is done. But your source burns so bright I'm all but blind.
I have to attack my besties.
Be wise and
Save.
true, Godwoken. I am no hero,
I managed to do this finally.
but wisdom and truth. These are
Oh, you're like... Did a
always
few genocides. Fuck off.
Dallis groans in pain.
I have failed. The future of all that is rests on your shoulders.
So here we are. The end of it all.
Yes, my love.
Ivan reaches out to hold your hand.
Nobody I'd rather see this whole thing through with. I trust you. I trust your judgment.
I trust you too.
Ivan smiles and kisses you on the cheek.
Well then, let's do this. Together.
Ivan keeps your hand held tight in his own as you stride, one damned intimidating pair, to what awaits.
Listen, this is it. Again. And I want you to know I'm not putting up a fight, not against you. My revels are now ended. Yours are about to begin. I've had my vengeance, my life and my liberty. You helped me win them back. And then, when we made love,
What?
all of me...
Hey, I never like romanced Sibyl,
All I
actually.
want now is for this to end. To be by your side when we wage the final battle.
My game interprets like I banged both of them.
Long after. I know you will now kiss me.
You kiss each other passionately, ready to face the darkest dark.
I never romanced Sibyl. The fuck is that?
I was wrong. About
Maybe now
power, I mean.
Beast wants to like mate
I
out
was
with
always
me.
kidding myself that I could only help my people if I were free. Lead them by example, you know. Thing is, I can never be free. So I must choose the dwarven people's liberty in exchange for my own.
Don't make me kill you.
I know you'll have my back when I return to them, just like I've got yours.
Beast bows in return. There's no denying the You think back on your journey here, on all that you have seen and done. You think of the Magisters, and the sorcerers they hunted, and of the good and the evil on both sides. You think of how the Eternals came as Voidwoken to reclaim their stolen world. You look at the source around you. The power is immense. Divinity at your fingertips. You think of what you could do with such power. The rights you'd wrong, the wars you'd win. You marvel at your journey and how it has changed you. You think of those you left behind, and of those you met along the way, who stood by you or against you. It's time to choose your fate, and the fate of all you hold dear. What shall it be? Shall you be divine?
How about no?
A cloud of purest black breaks through. The chill of death, then its very visage, the pale skull at the heart of the void. This is the God King himself.
Not one! There is not one who will choose divinity. What fools! They have power within their
Maybe I should
grasp,
choose it.
but they fail to take it. These races truly are inferior. Victory is mine. My people! The world is ours once more. The reign of thieves is at an end. These so-called races will be our slaves and our food stock. For we are the truth. We are the real. We are eternal.
Wait, what? Okay, if that's not the option, I'm gonna choose Divinity, but
And so it ended. A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken. The Eternals reclaimed the world. Dwarves, elves, lizards, and humans all became slaves.
okay, we're gonna reload in
ruled over
second.
by the Sworn and the Eternals. The God King had defeated the Seven and returned from the Void. Relics of the old world remained, but in time they crumbled and fell, like the memories of the peoples who had built them. Lost to time, like sand in the wind. As for me, the God King never forgot my failure. I know not why he keeps me alive. Each day may be the day that I will finally be punished, that I may finally pay for my sins.
What's that? You want to talk to me, then store your weapons.
Don't you dare look me in the eyes, slave. For that is all you are now.
You bow to the God King. Wait, we are on run away from the God King?
Beast brushes detritus from his beard, sand, skin, and whatever else might have
You were here the way your cupboard.
He pauses, then
Okay, this is like sad ending. Well, we're gonna reload.
Malady stands tall and proud.
Well, here we are again. You, me, and the ship. I get an eyeful. I expect it isn't going to be easy cleaning up this mess you've... I don't know how I could have been so wrong about you. I'm never wrong.
Accruals.
Tell your God King he'll have to send much more than...
Okay,
one
no,
to
I didn't
silence
want
me.
to do this. So we have to become divine. Okay. I thought that we're gonna keep human, but we're still gonna defeat the God King, but... I guess no.
After all that you have been through, and all that you have done, all that you have become, the Aetheran lies in front of you. Divinity is yours to take, or to sacrifice. What you do next decides your own fate, and the future. What shall you do with divinity?
Oh wait, that's cool option now. Allow yourself and the world to be purged of the souls. Now we could become silent monks. Give souls back to all the people. Release divinity into the world. When everyone is divine, no one is divine. That's kinda anticlimactic, by the way.
And so it ended. A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken. When the dust settled, no new divine had risen. Instead, all Source was released into the world for all the people and every creature to share. Everyone was now a sorcerer. And united, the peoples of Rivellon pushed back the God King into the very depths of the void.
Okay, so good ending.
This ushered in a new golden age of peace and prosperity. But alas, it was not to last. With many greedy for wealth, power and position, the struggle soon began anew.
Well,
Source, the very language of creation, was used in violence once more.
there always gonna be
Never-ending
wars.
contest for power continued. As for me, my last hope of ever being freed of the God King's terrible tyranny
I wanted to give you the
faded
side,
when
but
the
you
Godwoken
escaped.
failed to seal the veil. An eternity of pain and suffering is mine, in service of the King, until the day I am freed, the day the God King returns.
Uh-huh. Could be worse.
Well, well, look what the cat dragged in. A Godwoken. But what good is it to be Godwoken when Source is now a free-for-all, and there is no divinity to be had? Complaining will get me nowhere, however. Not in this.
Bye.
Malady stands tall and proud, sunlight sparkling off her mask. From here she looks almost angelic.
Well, here we are again. You, me, and the ship I've saved from ruin for your personal benefit. I'd say you owe me, but why state the obvious? Get an eyeful. I expect it's the last we'll see of each other for some time. I've a lot of planning to do. Now that there's not to be a new divinity.
Well,
She drums her fingers testily on her crossed arms.
All that work, all that effort tossed into the gutter like a malformed child.
well, what is better without Almighty Tyon?
You say that now. Let's see how you feel when you realize the true implication of a world filled with sorcerers. Never mind. I'll find another way. I always do.
She fingers the mask, covering her face. For a moment, it seems as though she's about to remove it. But instead, she places a hand on your shoulder.
We've come a long way together. I did my best by you all the way. Sacrificed much. And I'd have given even more to see you fulfill your destiny.
She looks you up and down.
I guess this will have to do. Take a moment, why don't you? Relax, enjoy. I certainly plan to do the same.
Where do you plan to go?
Oh, I don't know. Around and about. Treat myself to some mead, a lover or 300. I'd say we've earned it. Perhaps our paths will cross again. Perhaps not, until we find out.
Cool. Where's Ifan?
I've got to admit, I'm all about returning the power to the people, but I never could have seen this one coming.
Any more
He
stories?
eyes you slyly.
The beast of the sea rose triumphant, guiding his fellow Godwoken from an island prison to a final hurrah. He boarded the Lady Vengeance, now inexplicably whole due to magic a beast could never understand, and returned to his homeland.
Aww.
Then began the process of rebuilding, restoring trust, handing out hope, serving his people. Huh. Guess that one doesn't really end with a bang. But that's alright.
Ifan.
Source of all, eh? A bold move, I'll grant you that. I didn't think anyone considered the little people anymore.
Well, what do you think about the world now?
I don't know yet. Perhaps peace will reign and all will be equal. Or perhaps you've bestowed great
Well,
power on
it's all up to
undeserving
humans
children
nowadays
to
to
turn them
decide.
loose on each other. Time will tell, I'm sure. That is the question, isn't it? How does one top the greatest feat of necromancy ever conceived? I might have the
Gustafjan.
answer to that.
Because of you, I had this
Tell me,
difficult boss
have
fight.
you ever heard of Gustafjan? No, of course you wouldn't. It's a written language, unreadable to most, but myself naturally. It comes
It's like
from
the
a
preview to the new
mysterious race
game.
from another world, beings that feed on minds. I intend to seek them out. This
Gustafjan. Things that eat for minds. Okay, Baldur's Gate 3 preview.
I settle for being the greatest mind in just one world, and there's another for the taking.
So, Laura?
Well, Quirkers, look who finally graced us with their presence. I suppose some thanks are in order.
No problem.
What? No, you should be thanking me. I just saved the world from the Great Acorn.
When?
You're welcome, by the way. Honestly, Quirkers, some creatures have no sense of perspective.
A huge grin slowly spreads across the squirrel's small face.
Of course, had you not stopped this God King and his lackeys, there would have been very little left for me to save, so...
The cat moves forward, twisting around your legs and filling the air with the sound of dry, dusty purring.
Ah, Quackers! Please, have a little decorum.
Relax.
This battle is won, my friend, but we still have a war to fight. We've undone the Great Acorn, but the Knights of Dre are still out there. They summoned the Great Acorn once. They will be able to summon it again. We have to destroy their order, once and for all. That is the future Quirkers and I have ahead of us. We no longer need a shield, but we are very happy.
Oh.
The honor is all mine. I pray we will not need to call on you. But I am grateful for... I never thought I would be proud to have befriended a giant. But there is no one Ow! Quackers! There is no one that we would rather have walked this world with. I do not know what comes next for you. But you will always have a friend in the forest. Come, Quirkers. We must... Oh, I think you have something in your eye, my friend.
The cat curls up and snuggles into his squirrel friend, who quietly sits and sniffs on the deck.
Hey, wholesome.
I'm buzzing. I don't know how else to describe it. But what you did, I want to say it was brave. Maybe it was, but it wasn't right.
Gareth is still. For a moment his mind wanders to memories of friends and enemies, of Malady and Magisters, of demons and divinity. He is then present once more, though hardly animated.
The people of Rivellon will call you their savior. The power is in them, in all of them. And there will come a time when they rebel, and the price will be high.
Well, they are all equal now, at least.
Equality. Power shared among both the evil and the good, the light and the dark, the sky and the earth.
Oh, fuck off, Gareth.
Yes, but not equality. You've blessed them and cursed them with a single choice. You didn't reveal your ultra. I find a way to fit. I wasn't just content to lurk in Lucian's shadow. So I find out, on my own, away from the storm that should.
So, here we are. Sorcerers like everyone else in the realm. A bit boring to be so unexceptional all of a sudden, isn't it? Then again, I suppose they can't fit all of us in Fort Joy.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it? Good times, though. We've come to the brink and back again so many times on this adventure. I only hope what awaits the world is something more equitable. Bit more sun, bit less rain, even though I love the rain.
She looks around at the blue skies and seas, smiling.
Whatever I like.
She puts a hand lightly on your shoulder and pulls you toward her.
We have shared times both good and bad. Times beautiful and ugly.
Why game is forcing commands with me on her? Why I am romancing Ethan?
Don't be a stranger now.
Oh, don't be the same thing what Shadowheart says. Oh, fine, I have to eat him.
I suppose it's time for me to explore a new form of eternity.
I guess. You must with me, of course, Muff.
Ifan beams at you, his blood-streaked face more jubilant than you've ever seen it. He reaches out and pulls you into a bear hug.
We just finished the
Clapping you on the
game,
back.
I think.
We did it. The odds were against us. Hell, the gods were against us. And still we did it.
Ifan grasps your face in his hands and kisses you exuberantly. Sauce crackles between you and in the air all around you. The world has changed.
Now we'll see something. We'll see what happens when everyone can harness their own divinity. Me either. I knew it. From the first time I met you, I knew you were special. And this proves it. With a world full of sorcerers, we should be able to make short work of the Voidwoken.
Ifan nods, but his mind is elsewhere already. He looks different somehow. A vestige of command has returned to this ex-soldier.
We'll need supplies. Source-forged steel, war owls, a central command from which to run
Thanks.
sorties. What do you think? Is Arx the right location?
Seeing the look on your face, he laughs and shakes his head.
Old habits die hard, but I'm willing to bet these Voidwoken will die harder.
With that, Ifan embraces you fiercely. As your source mingles together, you feel the memories of your night together caressing your body. The world can wait, just...
No, really, those descriptions in this game are something else.
Are you ready for what's next?
Hey, what do I have to click now to, like... The ship?
It gives me almost as much pleasure to speak to you as it does to be whole again.
Well, hi.
I will always be an ally to those that carry Source, to those whose blood is of the heroes of old. And so, as always, I am at the ready.
Yeah, let's go.
You look out to the endless beyond. The sun's light plays upon the waves, just as it always did. The sails flutter in the wind, just as they always will. And yet, something is different. You are different. And with a start, you realize where you must go next. You speak the command to the Lady Vengeance, and another chapter begins.
Long story short, now everyone is sorcerer, there's no divine. So everyone got united, gonna defeat the God King and the Void. But then they're gonna like age wars among each other, but that's not my like responsibility. Like intelligent mortal races are always gonna like fight. Oh, Dragon's
The world was at peace, at least for now.
Okay.
With its significance as the seat of divinity diminished, Arx fell into decline, and within 7 generations had emptied.
Well, fuck them.
Few were as prepared for the new world as the Lizardkin of the ancient empire. With power spread equally throughout the world, the advantage lay with those who knew how to steal it, and at this the lizards excelled. Justinia returns to her throne. Under her rule, the Dwarven kingdom prospered, until 2 years later, a jealous lover stabbed her in the heart with a mutton fork.
Oh wow, unlucky.
With their power returned, the elves reclaimed their lands from the Death Fog and began to rebuild. Soon they would split as 2 factions sought power, one to bring back the trees, the other to bring back the Scions. A dwarven joke did the rounds. It ends with the punchline, "So Lucian dropped the Death Fog on them again." Only the elven Godwoken could bring the elves together once more. And in a dark forest on the far side of a desert, well beyond the high seas, the Black Ring came together once more. The island of Fort Joy, the old redoubt of the Source King Brachus Rex, was turned over to the people of Driftwood to use as they wished. They turned it into a holiday resort.
Wow, not Fort Joy being holiday resort now, where we started the game. It was
Reaper's
prison.
Coast prospered. The fisheries returned, and the fertile farmlands produced the greatest harvests the surviving farmers had ever seen.
Okay, nice.
Blood Moon Island became particularly fecund, its soil producing the greatest crops. A particularly crimson-fleshed orange grown on the island became a delicacy across half the world.
That's like demonic corruption. Not delicacy, but
the
okay.
black pits took fire. The oil there burns still.
Well,
Driftwood became a center of industry, trade, and transport.
I killed everyone though. But okay, good for them. What
Lohar the dwarf became mayor. His time in office was cut short by an unfortunate wound that spontaneously appeared on his neck.
I love his like rat fur.
Lagan left his over-demanding wife and began a relationship with a local bard. In the spirit of loving generosity, he returned the ring to his now ex-wife.
I remember I
In a
helped
fit of
him.
rage, she threw it into the sea.
Oh wow, not leaving a wife for a bard.
You would never forget Dorothea's kiss.
I never kissed her.
Dorothea herself left Driftwood for the ancient empire.
I feel like the game mixed a lot of saves.
She never found it, although once or twice she came close.
Because Sybil was like, it's time to kiss, and I was like, I never romanced Sybil.
The nameless isle had vanished. Although only open water remained, by instinct ships would steer clear. None of the captains could articulate why. Millennia later, adventurers would come in search of the legendary divine city of Arx and the crypt of the great Lucian. None would pass the path of blood.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sir Gareth thanked the surviving Seekers for their service and gave them their freedom. Disillusioned with the rising chaos, he set out alone to find a new purpose. He would never stop seeking. Young Han went into the theatre and became one of the realm's most
the boy
popular
was like
actors.
getting us items.
Almira and Mihaili settled in an abandoned
Oh,
homestead.
Succubi and
The
Templar.
locals liked and respected Almira. She never wanted for help, and deals always fell to her favor. Outsiders were often suspicious, but no local would speak against her.
Oh,
With
Malady.
no new divine, Malady found herself in a predicament. She had an important problem to solve, but no ally strong enough to call upon, and so her search continued. Having performed the greatest act of necromancy in history, Tarquin found the new world unchallenging. He became obsessed with rumors of another plane of existence. One day he vanished and was never seen again. With the source released to the world, Ahu the wizard spent more and more time as a cat. One day he decided he would not change back.
Oh.
With Amadia silent, the priestess Gratiana left the swamps and re-entered the world. With more undead than ever before, she founded an abbey in the Dragonspine Mountains,
I like the
offering them
design
shelter
of
from
her.
hatred and fear.
Okay, so that are like new race. Interesting.
Jehan the demon hunter found himself at a loose end, so he opened a museum of demonic artifacts. After it burned down, with Jehan inside, witnesses claimed that the flames were the color of blood. As the forests grew anew and the elves were equals at last, Sahala shared elven knowledge of source with the world. But some elves disagreed and plotted against her. Chief amongst her opponents was Tova, Sahala's own mother. The Beast of the Sea returned to the Dwarven Kingdom, this time as a lawmaker. After a very
I like that he
public
has
blunder,
special hook here.
Marcus eschewed political power and returned to the sea. The Beast and the Lady Vengeance sail on. With a small band of elves, Ifan ben Mesd replanted the lost elven forests. After the first fresh shoots broke the earth, he disappeared and was never seen again. Some say Afrit, his soul wolf, walks the forests still.
He was together forever with my character.
Sabine wandered the world. She became a household name, famed the realm over as a traveling hero, celebrated wherever she went. Enjoying life to the fullest, she was truly and finally free. And then there was you. You returned to the world a sorcerer among many. Your future was yours to decide. Did you accept your new status with humility? Only you know the truth. Only you know if you atone for your sins.
What sins? I just saved the world. Oh, that was something. I like the art concept and the sketches in general. Sven Winku. Design production director. Oh, the plant monsters. I feel like it was the most challenging CRPG I've played, honestly. Oh wow. Wait, what is Arena? Ah. Wait, Hot Seat Arena? We have like PvP here? But then I played on like normal, which I saw that people by fire, max characters per player, number of hero select. Oh lol. Dragon Knight, Water and Garrett, Xandal or Dalis. Riker, all the characters from the Thunder. What has my lady? Warfare, Air Torch, Rocket Earth. Hey, that's so cool, honestly. Oh, we have new... Ah, because we picked Aina. But yeah, let's change the game. Honestly, I rate it... I'm gonna think about the ratio, but... Game was very specific. Sometimes I played like I'm playing against the creators of the game. I love how unique there was option in battle that you could use environment. Almost too complicated. But damn, that was one challenging game. Complete the game in Explorer mode. Complete the game in Classic mode. Give souls to everyone. Allow God King return. Ifan's kill Lucian. Wolf Revenge. Kill the Kraken. $90, and I had 20 before, or 18, so 70-hour playthrough. And I saw that many people have like over 100 hours or like 200 and never finished the game, and I'm not surprised. Okay, uninstall. Oof. I'm sorry, but Pathfinder wasn't that challenging, and Pathfinder was difficult. It had some like points of game when I was like, okay, that's enough, but maybe something chilling souls like, yeah, I know, right? Something. There's game Divinity 2, which is like open RPG. Actually, let me show you. It's also from Larian, it's the same universe, but it's more like open RPG kinda thinky. And I was thinking about that, you know? Although from Divinity games that I wanted to try. This is like the first one, by the way. Kinda old. I would have to work on it. I heard that Dragon Commander is nice, but it's very specific. Neverwinter, Mountain Blade. It's been kinda interesting in my Mountain Blade, but actually, not such a bad idea. But okay, first thing first. I have to take a piss. I really think about either Dragon Age or... I did Neverwinter Night campaign and a lot of adventures, but I remember I had problem with net connection. It was before I had Lightning Ray. You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna be right back.